Yeah, all right. Well, Doc South here, and I, I've had various doctors, et cetera, mostly for my stomach, have told me, "Hey, Doc, maybe what you got to do is cut back on the coffee." You know, but I said, "Yeah, I like staying alert." They said, "Yeah, do you like living?" I said, "Yeah." Well, maybe cut back. You don't need 8 cups a day. I don't think I ever drank 8 cups a day, but well, maybe, but maybe now and then. But they said, Doc, relax. There's got to be some benefit in relaxing too, right? I said, yeah, sure, I guess. And but I like being alert. Well, yeah, you like being alert too, but do both. Now and then have a coffee, now and then relax. Yeah, so all right. So anyway, I've been doing some thinking about the power of relaxation lately, and I've been struggling for some of to come up with some benefits of relaxation. In fact, I'm getting a little hyper just thinking about it. How do I relax? How do I relax? Got to relax. Yeah, well, okay. Well, here's a guy. Here's a neat little story I came across a while back and put it actually in my book, The Book of Doc Blurps, the Starter Set. It's a really cool story about the best sleeper I've ever heard of. I don't know his name, but he was a sailor back in World War II. He served as a deckhand on an ammo transport ship. As near as I know, this story happened at the Normandy invasion. Uh, his ship he hove to along a floating pier. It was late in the day. They secured the mooring lines as crews began to unload precious ammo. He had served his watch and was told to get some shut-eye down below. I know it was busy, but I guess the captain. Wait a minute, let me get this here. Yeah, captain. The captain thought the men would be well, they'd work better and be a little more alert if they got a little rest, and I might add, have some coffee. But it didn't take, after they slept, it didn't take long for this sailor to fall asleep in his bunk deep down in the hold of the ship. It had been a long, hard day, and the crews above would do an outstanding job till he rejoined them in a few hours. Well, he was laying there, dead to the world, dreaming about dabbing suntan oil on Dorothy Lamour on a beach somewhere, when all of a sudden, all hell broke loose. All hell broke loose above deck. As he laid peacefully out cold, it was a different story topside. It might have been an incoming German shell that hit the ship, or maybe one of the deckhands tripped with a shell in his arm. Whatever the cause, the bombs started going off. The ammo went sky high in a blazing fireball. The order was given to abandon ship. Sailors were either in the water or running down the floating dock. Most everyone got ashore okay and watched the ship burn and ground itself in the shallow water. It was a vision of hell with flames sky high, glowing steel, and volcanic fireballs. The chief came by and took a head count. All were accounted for except for one. You guessed it. There was no way to save them. The sailors could only stand on shore and shake their heads. There was nothing they could do, so they had the chaplain say a prayer and they mustered to go and unload a different ship instead. The work had to get done. By morning, the fires had died down enough to send in a recovery team of volunteers to get the remains of their shipmate. It wasn't a happy detail. There might be very little left of the guy, and whatever remained wouldn't be pretty to see. The guys went on board. The steel was still hot. Yeah, on the deck. Yeah, very hot. Debris was smoldering, but somehow they got to the bunking area. Their shipmate was still in the bunk, lying very still, very still. God, it was hot in that room. One of the sailors approached, trying to hold back from getting sick. All of a sudden, the sailor in the bunk opened his eyes and sat straight up. Oh, some of the guys ran out of the compartment, figuring they'd just seen a ghost. And the guy in the bunk says, "Hey, what are you guys doing here? Oh man, did I oversleep? Oh God, the chief's gonna kill me. Hand me my shoes." Well, hey, holy heck, God, it's hot in here. Good luck, you guys, getting to sleep. Man, I'm getting on deck. No one thought to stop him. I guess they were surprised, you know. But about halfway up to the top side, they could hear him yell, "What the rats happened to my ship?" His shipmates weren't too far behind him. When they got closer, they explained. Yeah, topside, the captain was out on the floating pier saying a prayer. The chaplain, rather, was, well, the captain too, was out on the floating pier saying a prayer. He was kind of shocked too when the best sleeper in the Navy came into the light of a new day, cussing about what happened to his ship. Of course, cheers went up high as heaven. High as heaven. Think about it. If that sailor had not been such a sound sleeper, he would have awakened with the first blast and ran out of the compartment to face a certain fiery death. By staying calm and overly relaxed and sound asleep, his life was spared. Heck, I imagine this was the only time a deckhand got a medal for sleeping. I think that's it for the story. But yeah, I guess in a way, sometimes you might do better if you don't do anything. Yeah, right? Yeah, that's it for that story. My heavens. That I would like to have met that guy. Yeah. I've seen people can sleep like that, sure. Not me, but I've seen others. Yeah. Oh my. Well, anyway, there you go. I hope you like that. Pleasant dreams, friends. And may you wake in the morning to find the house around you or the ship. Yeah. Okay. And the ship floating. That would be nice too. Okay, we'll see you later. Bye for now.